Welcome, readers. This is a poem, Virtue. Virtue means good moral, good behavior. This poem is written by George Herbert. In this poem, George Herbert described how the day rose and nature fades away, comparing with virtuous good soul. So let's see the stanzas. And also, before that, we are going to see about the introduction of George Herbert. First, the writer. He was born in 1593 and died in 1633. And now, he had intended a political career and he wanted to become a parish priest in Wiltshire. Wiltshire is a place in England. Totally, he wrote 160 short religious poems. These were published under the title of The Temple. His poems are very quiet and very different. In his diction, his rhyme, verse, and everything he used in the way of metaphysical poems. Metaphysical poems, it is coined by John Donne. It is one of the rhyme of poems. These are the introduction of George Herbert. Come to the poem lines. In first stanza, sweet day. In fresh day, fresh morning, this day is very cool, so calm, so peace, so bright, so shining, like the bridal of the earth and also the sky. It looks like very beauty in the morning. The dew drops, the dew shall weep thy fall tonight, for thou must die. The dew drops also shall weep, crying, for falling of tonight. Sweet day, though it was a day and night, it lived short period. After that, it will die. And like that, we may die one day, like sweet day. And in next stanza, sweet rose, flowers. We are using for flowers for happy, pleasure, and hue angry and brave. Bits everything. But it also bits. Flower also, one day, it says goodbye to that day. It fades away. Ras gazer wipe his eye. The root is ever in its grave, and thou must die. The petals and rose flowers and its roots, leaves, everything fades away and died in its grave. Like this rose flowers, we must also die one day. In next stanza, sweet spring. Spring is one of the four seasons. In spring season, everything will be very happy, joy, pleasure. And it looks like sweet days and full of roses. In box where sweets compacted lie, my music sows, ye have your closes, and all must die. Though it is a season, it lived also short period. It comes very short period. After that, at the end of the season, next season will come. It fade away. Like this season, we must also die one day. But sweet virtuous soul, though we are comparing sweet day, sweet roses, sweet spring season, these are fades away one day. But sweet virtuous soul, virtuous, you know that good behavior, standard moral behavior, it never die. Only sweet and virtuous soul, like season tempo, never gives. But though the whole world turn to coal, then chiefly lives. It not like that. Like sweet day, sweet roses, sweet spring, but it was living the whole day, though it was turned to coal. Coal, you know that one of the material. Though this world is turned back to coal, this virtuous soul lived forever. And the main theme of this poem is material world is ephemeral. Ephemeral is we used many things for short period. It lived short period. This is called ephemeral. It is constantly passing away towards the death. Though it is sweet day, roses, things and fruits and materials, everything it lived very short period. At last it reached death. But the spiritual is eternal. Spiritual, you know that good behavior, good mannerism, and good standard moral life. We remember many leaders till now after their death. We are celebrating now their spiritual, virtuous soul only. So, eternal means you know that without beginning, without ending, without entry or exit. It was continually going on. It is continuing forever. Our fame and name are virtuous, sweet soul. It is standard, eternal, moral behavior. So it is called eternal. So this is the main theme of this poem. So this is a poem, Virtue, written by George Herbert. Thank you to all.